The opening contest is an A-block match scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring first from Sin City, weighing 275 pounds, Prisoner 114. Alright, West Zone fans, welcome back to Friday Night Fury. It is Winslow here on commentary. My partner, Tay, will be joining me after this opening contest that he is in against this hulking monstrosity of a man, Prisoner 114. Tay, a win tonight guarantees him the main event, guarantees him to be one of the two competitors to crown the new WZWF World Heavyweight Champion. I saw Tay before the show and he looks ready. He is hyped, he is prepared, but Prisoner 114, he's always ready. And his opponent from Erie, Pennsylvania, weighing 235 pounds, Pumpkin Tay Evans. Alright, Tay gonna take his time, do what he does, that entrance, aiming the shot right through the heart of his opponent. Tay, the biggest match of this tournament so far, because this is the match that determines whether or not Tay is guaranteed the world title shot. Now keep in mind, no matter the outcome here, he is not out of that world title picture. If Tay was to fall short to 114, then our main event this evening, the unpredictable Westy versus the intimidating Charles. A win from Westy would still guarantee Tay a world title shot, but a loss here from Tay and a win by Charles means that Charles would be the man in that world championship match. A lot riding on this match, a lot riding on our main event, the matches in between, everything so important. And we are underway. Big boot right out the gate by 114. He knows he's going to need to use that power and just wear Tay down if he wants to come away with the victory. Tay fighting out of that grab with some elbows. And these two fought once prior, months ago. Tay punting Prisoner 114 in the head, concussing him at that point. And that really kind of set off a career resurgence for 114 at that time. Remember, Prisoner 114 going into our brief hiatus where we changed things up again. Prisoner 114, the final man to hold the international championship. And right now, he is picking Tay apart. Big Beal. But if there's anyone that's going to be resilient and fight back, it's going to be Tay. Counter Irish whip. Tay missed the Claymore. Tried to clothesline, but 114 just eats it. And now right back in control. Big vertical suplex. Tay slips out. Clubbing blow to the back, but 114 unfazed again. 114 has Tay up. That face first, that fall out of that power bomb. Driving Tay into the mat. Tay kicks out before the ref gets to one. 114, just big, heavy impact on these strikes. Clubbing blow to the back, right between the shoulder blades. 114, taunting him in the other corner, takes off running. Ooh, Tay, counter with a kick. And another big Beal. There's no 1-1-4 locking in a submission, but Tay's foot under the rope. 1-1-4 again, though. Has him up. Big power slam. Almost dropping Tay on the back of his head. And just vicious strikes to the forehead. Tay goes like dragon screw. Great strategy to take the bigger man down. Goes for that clothesline again. 1-1-4. Now Tay slips out. A little bit of back and forth here from these two warriors. Big back body drop. 1-1-4. Jawbreaker from Tay. Springboard forearm knocks him down. Where can Tay go from here in this match? Big knee. Devastating striking combo. Has him up. Ushigoroshi to the 275-pounder. Tay strike to the lower back. Side Russian leg sweep. Floats over and just punching 1-1-4 in the face. Running drop kick. Tay's gonna head up top. We don't see this too often from him, but we know he can fly. That big splash. Tay hooks, double underhook, future shock DDT. He's calling for him to get to his feet. Tay went for the Blade Runner, but 1-1-4 slides out. Now 1-1-4 setting him up. Picks him up. The spinning powerbomb in the ropes. The referee not calling a rope break. Tay out at 2. For attacking the leg. Tay sagging his way to his feet. He's unconscious. Out on his feet. 1-1-4. Big boot again. Just high impact strikes. Tay possum kick. Rocked him. Hey, remember that slingshot senton over the top rope connects. Heading outside, calling 1-1-4 up to his feet. Slingshot thrust kick. There you go. Big back body drop from 1-1-4. Right back in control, stomping the arm. Takes off running. Another kick to the face. But Tay waiting for him. And a kick to the jaw of his own. Rocks 1-1-4. Tay now attacking the legs. Honestly, great strategy. Whittle the big man down. Take out them legs. Don't let him get back in the ring. But Tay now waiting for him. Slingshot forearm over the top rope. Doesn't get all of it. Tough landing to the ground, but enough to rock 1-1-4. Tay goes in. Shoots for the cover. 1-1-4 out at 2. Tay kick to the side of the face. Big clothesline. High impact move. Wait a minute, Tay setting up in the corner. A callback. The punt kick to the side of the head. That might be all she wrote. And 1-1-4 survives the punt. But Tay, he is not going to waste a moment. He is right back on the attack. attacking the lower back, attacking the arms, trying to counteract the power of 114. Knees to the spine. This is Tay's moment. He has to stay on him. He has to put this away. Fujiwara armbar locked in from Tay. 114 rolls through. Big knee to the top of the head. And now we had a exchanging of blows. I can't imagine this a wise strategy from Tay with the power advantage of 114. But so far, Tay seems to be holding his own. Another big right. Chop across the face. Another haymaker. Neither man missing a strike. Neither man trying to counter. Oh, Tay gets a counter. And now we got a hockey fight. Both men. No one comes away. Schoolboy from 114. Tay out at 2. You know Tay would have been besides himself if he would have lost with a schoolboy roll-up. Big German suplex into the ripcord lariat. Oh, 114 removing that top turnbuckle pad. Calling Tay to his feet. Has him set up for that. He's going for it again. Will he connect? The spinning powerbomb. Is that it for Tay? 1, 2. No! He stays alive. Tay knows everything that's on the line. 114 setting up again. This time, the end of days. The referee busy putting on that turnbuckle pad. Prisoner 114 screwing himself in that. Gives Tay time, but it's not enough. 114 has just knocked off Tay. Unbelievable. Prisoner 114 has defeated Tay. And now Charles's path to the World Championship is as clear as it's ever been. The following contest is an A block match scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring first from the Bronx, New York, weighing 240 pounds, Kang Price. All right, as Kang makes his way to the ring, I am joined here at the commentary desk by Tay. Tay, tough loss.
He fought hard. I can definitely say now, after facing him, that's definitely not the same dude. They definitely replaced him with a different guy. But I don't know. I think I got it in my own head, and I've just kind of been looking past everybody now. And it's definitely cost me here last couple nights. So.
5-0 start really, might have made you a little overconfident. 2 tough losses in a row, but your eyes now turn towards the main event to see your fate. You're still guaranteed a title match. So.
Yeah, whatever happens, all I can say is that like I did to myself.
And his opponent from the Queens, New York, weighing 265 pounds, Angelo Sanmartino.
But to be fair, though, we could get someone to get rid of that work release program, right? We can send him right back to prison. No, we're back. Sanmartino, yeah, he's here.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
We'll talk about that later. Angelo coming in, also sitting right now at a, obviously not as good as he'd want it to be, but a 3-3 record. Kang just 2-4 in the tournament, so a win here for Angelo, put him over that hump and give him over, put him with a winning record. I mean, we saw Prisoner 114, not somebody we ever would have expected, but he finishes the tournament 4-3 as well.
Well, it's definitely feeling like this is where people are able to shine a little bit more. Like we talked about previously, a lot of people, you know, coming back into this, they all knew that like, hey, this is a new iteration of WZWF. You know, everything that's happened in the past, I mean, that's all in the past. So we can really, you know, that's our time to shine and to show that how different we are and prove ourselves in this new landscape. And I feel like a lot of these people are really rising to that.
Indeed so. Wins and losses completely reset. None of the prior stuff being calculated. Obviously, we know who held championships. We know who was dominant. You know, we know Kang, the first man to 10 wins in the WZWF. But things have changed. We have some new faces. We have...
all the previously top people have all fallen or shown that, you know, hey, we're not like we used to be.
Exactly. Angelo's showing some power. I mean, we're a second collar double tie-up this time. Angelo getting a side headlock.
He's looking to definitely try and use that big size and power advantage.
Over the rope. And a drop kick sends Angelo to the ground. Yes, these guys right around the same height, but Angelo does have about a 25-pound weight advantage on him. So, I mean, you clearly see some size difference. Kang sends himself out with a cross body.
And this is what Kang's going to have to do here. He's going to have to, you know, put the pedal to the metal. And honestly, he just might have to try and outlast Sanmartino. I mean, a much bigger build, it's going to take a lot more energy to keep him going. If Kang can just weather that storm, you know, he can have this. So now Sanmartino really taking it to Kang. Ooh!
Big hip
split leg.
Something like that, but now Kang in control, but Angelo slips out chop block. Now just stomping the legs. And we know Kang's finishing moves, the Claymore kick, that kill shot drop kick, like that all comes from them feet.
He needs the legs, he needs the power, the speed, and if, you know, Angelo can take that away from him, he takes away, you know, Kang's best shot at winning this.
Kang backing Angelo into the corner. Angelo now fighting out Irish whip. Shot too early on a back elbow attempt, and now Kang back in control. Vicious side kick. Back and forth contest. And now Angelo back to the legs. Kicks him into the rope. Big stomp to the sternum.
Was that going to be enough? No, but that definitely does set a tone. Oh, another one that split leg, like hip crusher maneuver. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but I haven't seen Sanmartino really bust that out before. Has he been in the dojo? Has he been training a little bit?
We'll see how this is gonna fare for him tonight. You know, we're in the final night of the A block, and we see these guys bringing out some new moves. Like, that's just the level of competition that we have here in the WZWF.
You know, we talked about previously, like, oh, well, maybe, you know, they're at this point now, maybe it doesn't matter as much whether they win or lose, but, I mean, saying that still does make your mark.
It does. I mean, like, we've talked about what our match card, big spine buster, not quite as good as mine, but impactful nonetheless.
Right.
You know, we've talked about, like, what our match card's looking like for the pay-per-view. We have that, we're gonna have a battle royal to start things off with the people that finish in 3rd through 6th place in each block. So, I mean, with that, you know, you look at somebody like Kang in this match. Kang's sitting at 4 points. There's only one person with less points than him, and that's Jerome the Janitor. who has a win over Kang. So it's possible, like, a loss here tonight, Kang could completely fall out and finish in one of them bottom 2 spots and miss out on the pay-per-view altogether. And you think somebody like Kang, our inaugural Midwest champion, the first man to hold a mid-card and World Heavyweight Championship in the WZWF, the first man to 10 singles wins, might miss our pay-per-view.
Right, and that's what we talked about here, you know, like, it was a little bit of a brutal kind of process, you know, removing, like, slimming down the roster, and the people who did stay around, you know, they all knew, like, we had to change the game, we had to up the ante, otherwise, you know, we're gonna get left behind too, and it just seems like Kang just wasn't ready for that competition.
You know, we've had this grueling 8-week tournament with no gaps in the middle whatsoever.
Not a single gap.
Everybody has been in a match each week for the last 8 weeks. No breaks in between.
Yeah, like, 100%.
You know, 7 consecutive grueling matches. Like,
that eats away at you, no matter who you are, no matter how endurance you want to be. It's at the end of it, you're not going to be the same. You're not going to be at the top of your game, you know.
Well, and you look at somebody like Kang too. If I remember correctly, if I'm recollecting right, Kang's first couple of matches in this tournament were he fought Charles, then he fought Westy, then he fought you. And dropping all 3 of those matches against, you know, oh, hang on, hold that thought. Kang about to set up for the kill shot. Connects. But you think, like, Kang and the 3 of you going into this tournament would be seen as the 4 favorites, right? The top of the bracket. And with that, Kang fell to the 3 of you, but at that point, moving into the rest of the tournament, the other 4 matches he would have, Kang's already been through 3 grueling matches. Counter roll-up.
Yeah. I said we already wore him down. We took away from him.
Roll-up.
I said maybe not how he wanted to win, but hey, it's a win.
A win's a win, and what that does is that puts him now tied at 6 points with Angelo.
And now as we just saw, he does have the tiebreaker on him. Congratulations, Kang. Hard fought.
Indeed so.
I'm just saying, we get rid of the prisoner.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Making their way to the ring at a combined weight of 430 pounds, Antoine and Omar Hernandez, the Lucha Syndicate. Here we go. It has been a couple weeks since we've seen these two. Not off to a good start.
No, and you gotta imagine like where their heads have been at these last like couple weeks, you know.
A win tonight is paramount for them to have any momentum, trying to still fight a way in to the pay-per-view. So far, 0-2. You know, we know that the Job Squad 3-0 against the other tag teams. They're guaranteed a shot at the pay-per-view.
Especially for a team that was, you know, pretty prolific before, you know, just to know that like, hey, now we're on the chopping block. It's gotta be frustrating. I mean, looking at them now, there's no real enthusiasm, just sheer focus. And I'm hoping that pans out for them.
You gotta imagine Javier can't be overly pleased with their performance. Somebody who's on the precipice of still having a shot. And their opponents at a combined weight of 449 pounds, Andre and Oliver Quinn, Kaos. Javier being somebody that's still on the precipice of having a shot to get into one of them 2 title matches.
Right, just to have their you know, his crew, the people who are supposed to back him, you know, dropping the ball. It's got to be insanely frustrating for him.
Well,
and if they can't pull it out here.
The Lucha Syndicate so far, having lost to the Job Squad, having lost to the Manimals, Chaos, at least to this point, they were able to knock off the Manimals. So a win here tonight would put them 2-1 against the other teams, and they'd likely be the favorites to face the Job Squad at the pay-per-view.
This is, you know, the Lucha Syndicate's their chance to kind of upset the balance here, but they've got to go in guns blazing. They got to bring everything they've got.
But a win in this match for the Luchas would put them, Chaos, and the Manimals all 1-2 against the other teams, to where then next week we'd probably be looking at a triple threat tag team match to determine who's facing the Job Squad.
Which, I mean, that would be incredible. That'd be one heck of a show. Obviously, I know these teams don't want it, but it'd be incredible for the fans.
I kind of want it.
Yeah, that would be pretty sick.
All right, we're getting things underway. Andre and Omar starting things off in this match.
Omar, very aggressive from the get-go.
That is what we need to see from the Lucha Syndicate.
I mean, winless so far. They've got to put everything on the line here. I mean, a win for them here. I mean, it takes it from they have no chance at all to triple threat for the pay-per-view.
Indeed so. Chaos, a win here tonight, puts them 2-1, so they would face the Job Squad at our pay-per-view for the Tag Team Championships. But if the Lucha Syndicate is able to come away with a victory, then next week we will have a triple threat match between
honestly, I know
the
I'd love to see
Manimals
it.
and these two teams to find out who faces the Job Squad. Oliver just showing off some impressive wrestling ability there. Went for a clothesline, misjudged the distance, and now Omar tagging in Antoine.
Just constantly taking the hit.
Leapfrog. Wheelbarrow suplex. Springboard moonsault. The Luchas are rolling so far in this match. Kick out of one, but Andre just came in, so if the Luchas are able to hold Oliver down and keep him in the ring, like, they have a shot here.
Right, and that, while they may not have gotten more than one count, that still sets the stage.
Ooh, shoulder breaker. Going to tag in Omar. Surprising that he wouldn't just, drag Oliver to his corner, but Omar in control. Huge drop kick to the back of the head, but a tag. And in comes Andre. Andre, springboard DDT. Heads to the top rope. Calls him to his feet.
What's he going for here? What's he got in mind? Nothing.
Unsure.
Maybe like we talked about, maybe Lucha Syndicate got in their head.
Reverse DDT. Both men missing with what they were attempting.
Chaos has to keep their pedal to the metal here. They can't let the Lucha Syndicate get to them.
Drop toe hold, elbow between the shoulder blades. As one half of the greatest tag team in West Zone Wrestling Federation history and the longest reigning West Zone Wrestling Federation tag team champions, I love a good tag team offense.
Oh, 100%. It's like, and that's something that's so, I don't feel like we really get to see it as often. Now they're trying to isolate Omar over here.
kick. Big splash. Kaos is rolling currently. And Omar fighting his way back in. What a knee! Just dropping Andre.
Makes you wonder if that taunt was a little bit too much. He got a little too arrogant there. And they're going to pay for it.
A stiff shot right to the face. Antoine now trying to work on Andre, but fighting back out. A lot of back and forth in this match. And now targeting the legs.
Irish whip. Oh! Omar trying to call for his partner, but Andre just shutting it down. Yeah, the audience just calling for violence.
Antoine Irish whipping Oliver into the corner. A little bit of tag team action again.
Ooh.
And an assisted shooting star.
Into a running elbow drop too. That was
Omar
impressive
in
offense.
Pursuit of Oliver.
He's hunting
German
him.
suplex outside of the ring.
Stiff, just dropping him on Taiwanese concrete, just.
Yeah, right on the concrete.
Yeah, just.
I
mean, I didn't want to.
Oh my God! A double underhook pile driver on the concrete.
He's got to be out.
But he's somehow Oliver to his feet.
I'm trying to rest in the corner. It looked like Andre was looking to almost intercept him.
Well, yeah, I mean, if he would have kept him out there, code breaker.
I mean, like they say, all's fair in love and war. I mean, you gotta get that win how you can.
Antoine. Ooh, that devastating impact on that cyclone bomb. Wait a minute, they might be setting up. The Skull and Bones! Now Andre going after Antoine must have had a lot of faith that Oliver was kicking out. But that was a risky decision. But now Omar might be looking to put this away.
So you gotta keep your wits about you.
I think he was going for the pile driver, but Oliver was able to fight out. Another big German. These guys, the Lucha Syndicate, one move away from putting this match to bed. Oliver is in trouble. He needs to make a tag. Andre cannot come back in to save him if something goes wrong. And looks like he's gonna go make that tag. Antoine,
that's smart.
Huge clothesline. Oliver, kind of a cheap shot there.
You gotta imagine, they're getting frustrated here. They're firing off some of their best shots, giving incredible offense, but neither team just willing to stay down.
Antoine tagging Oliver back in, and Andre tagging Oliver. I don't know that that would be the best decision, but that air raid crash.
And these guys are one to put on the line right here. We're gonna see if it's worth it in the end.
But now a counter again, this time coming from Omar. Some tag team offense yet again. Double shoulder tackle. High impact, and now Antoine working the leg. Antoine tries to send Oliver into his corner, but Oliver able to counter. And now right there in front of Omar, just wearing Antoine down.
Look at Omar just getting frustrated there. Almost looked like he was almost ready to just jump that barricade and get in there.
And we got a tag. Oh my God! That tag team maneuver, the revelation from Kaos, but Omar breaking it up before the ref could even get to one. I'm noticing it looks like Andre might be busted open in his hairline. Basement super kick. Antoine attacking the knee of Andre.
Ruthless, taking away the power base of
Ushi-Garoshi. And now sends him into his own corner. Antoine likely gonna, no, not, oh yeah, there it is. There's the tag. Ducks under, big drop kick. Omar rolling out of the ring, but Andre fighting back here. Big drop kick. Andre, splash.
Both men were to give it all they've got here.
And Omar's going to head back into the ring. He's just taunting at Andre. Andre finally coming to. Fights his way back into the ring. Ooh. Big slam. Andre now in control, but Omar counters the Irish whip, but Andre gets him back in. They make a tag, and once again, the revelation.
Is that going to be it? Is that over?
Coming in, breaking up the count, but this is Kaos's moment. They have to put Omar away while Antoine can't come back in. Not sure what Oliver had in mind, but it's a big punch to the top of that, and he lets him make a tag.
It almost makes you wonder, what do these guys have going on up there? They're making those simple mistakes that unfortunately are gonna cost them here in the long run. They gotta pull something out, gotta get something together.
Ooh, exploder suplex there from Oliver. Turns him around, and now wrenching that arm.
Trying to wear away at him, stomping.
Throwing some kicks to the chest. Sending Antoine into the Chaos corner. A tag to Andre. That pop-up spinebuster frog splash combination.
Is it gonna be it? Is that enough?
No, Antoine able to stay alive. But what is left in the tank of any of these guys? Especially Antoine right now.
Both men just
wearing
unwilling
him down.
to give up.
Kicks to the chest. You can see the welts and bruises on the torso of Antoine, but Andre choosing to just keep taunting and interacting with the crowd. Lets Omar tag in. Devastating full Nelson STO.
Dragging him away from the ropes. Is he gonna go for a pin here? No, just gonna
Wait a
let it
minute.
get up.
Omar, the Texas pile driver. That might be it for Andre. Turning him away from the ropes. Gonna go for the cover. And in comes Oliver to break it up.
But that's their moment. That they need to capitalize here. Omar
taking down Oliver. A good strategy, but now Andre back in control. But how long is his partner going to be down for? The basement super kick again. Oh, now Antoine used his in-ring time. Andre has a chance to put this away for Kaos. The BFT!
Is that it? Is that enough?
And no! Somehow, some way, Omar able to kick out the resiliency of this man. You hear the crowd chanting, tag team wrestling, this is what we love. Big drop kick.
Both teams laying it all on the line, giving it everything they have. For the Lucha Syndicate. Very much defining their future.
Oh,
and for Kaos as well.
Omar caught it, sweeps the leg. As him, single leg Boston Crab. Will we see a submission victory for the Lucha Syndicate? No, Andre able to power out. Oh, and a tag here. This spells trouble for the Luchas. Double back body drop or that hip toss. Omar trying to wisely roll out of the ring, but Oliver in hot pursuit, not going to give him any time to recover.
Once again, now they're playing in a dangerous area right now.
Oliver gets him back in the ring. That's the leg. Kick to the hamstring again. Wait a minute. We got a schoolboy roll-up from Omar. Ooh, Oliver out at 2.
Not quite enough.
A chop sent him into the corner. Clothesline to the back of the head. Almost less of a clothesline and just kind of a punch. Either way, a blindside strike has him rocked. Andre now picking up Omar. Went for just that running elbow drop. Slingshot senton, not able to clear the distance. Power slam. Andre, these guys are gassed. You're seeing frequent tags from Kaos. He's trying to keep somebody fresh to wear down Omar. Huge
That's
right
smart,
hand.
but
Omar tags in Antoine. Very, very wise strategy. Big knee to the side of the head from Antoine. That shining wizard. This is the best chance the Luchas have had. Tags in Omar. I'm not sure that's the decision I would have went with.
I say they need to keep
Missed
on
the
them. They can't give them time to breathe here.
Oliver tags in Andre. The tag team advantage resetting yet again. Ooh, Cyclone Splash in the corner from Andre. Omar. Irish whip. Countered. Omar sent into his own corner. Andre puts him on the top. Huge leaping Hurricane Rana. But Antoine throwing a punch. Irish whip countered Andre into his. Go ahead.
I said anything helps here. They gotta help their team. They are one unit together.
Slingshot powerbomb from Omar. It's a grueling tag team contest. Neither team wanting to come up short. Double tags. Antoine, Oliver, the legal men. And Antoine gets the early advantage.
Just look at their bodies. Look at the welts, the wounds, the bruises. Everyone laying on the line here, but who's going to come away with the win?
Lucha Syndicate setting up again. Skull and Bones. Omar goes for the cover. Andre breaks it up. Omar has to put this away. He needs to stay on Oliver. And Oliver, jawbreaker. Has him up on top. Wastelands that just slamming him into the ground. Goes for a cover. And that's all she wrote. Chaos.
Both teams giving it everything they had.
Chaos, one heck of a victory, and now just kind of taunting at the Lucha Syndicate. With that, Chaos will now face the Job Squad at the pay-per-view in 2 weeks to crown the new tag team champions.
Congratulations, Chaos, and unfortunately, Lucha Syndicate not there, but they have a chance of a little bit of redemption here coming soon.
The following A block match is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring first from St. Petersburg, Russia, weighing 252 pounds, Zydrunis Chudnofski. Big Chud making his way to the ring. What an amazing tag team match that last match was, though.
Oh, 100%. That was a true pinnacle.
Oh, for sure. Seeing a tag match like that in this company makes me just proud to be one half of the greatest tag team in this company's history.
Yeah, I mean, it's incredible to see two teams that very well could claim the second greatest tag team of all time. I'm proud of them for it.
And his opponent from Fargo, North Dakota, weighing 259 pounds, Jerome, the Janitor.
I would say Jerome not in the best spot here. I mean, he might have to look at getting back into janitoring. Take back up the mop.
During a break, I did the calculations. A win here for Jerome, unfortunately, is guaranteed to finish in either 7th or 8th place in the A block. A win here would give him 7th and would mean that himself and Big Chud would both miss out on being in the Battle Royal and miss out on being at the pay-per-view. But a win from Chud would give him 5th place and drop Angelo after his loss tonight into 7th, causing Angelo to miss out on the pay-per-view.
So it's gotta make you wonder then, is Angelo in the back right now watching this match with bated breath, just knowing the future for him is all relying on this.
Indeed so.
it. Best of luck to both men. But I mean, just looking at the vibes of Jerome, you gotta want to root for the man. Let's be honest here.
I know, just the pinnacle of aura.
Let's just hope that tonight he finds a way to translate that impeccable aura into a win.
Look, a 1-5 record thus far in the tournament for Jerome, but we can't overlook the fact that Jerome's one win came against Kang, of all people.
100%. I mean, it's incredible, but it also makes you wonder, like, looking at the Kang now, I mean, it makes you wonder, would Jerome have fared even a couple months ago back in the old WZWF against that Kang?
It's hard to say. Taller another time. Now Jerome showing off some power here, shoving him back, and Jerome with a clear height advantage. But Big Chud, just that devastating power that we know about. Backing Jerome into the ropes. Referee forcing a break.
Jerome raining haymakers.
Big strikes, dropping an elbow across the face. Jerome, big leg drop, having fun with it.
At the end of the day, that's what you gotta do. That's what you can show. That it shows that Jerome loves the business. He loves just being here every single day. He doesn't love winning apparently, but just everything else, just having the time of his life.
I just think he's having too much fun to care about wins and losses.
Which is incredible, but it's gotta make you wonder. It's like, that's not great for his future prospects.
It's really not. Big Chud, back body drop on the apron, right on top of that LED screen.
It's gotta make you wonder with, I mean, Jerome survived the cuts to join the new WZWF, but a loss here has got to make him wonder.
Heavy left hand from Chud. Chud's heading to the top rope. Chud, diving double axe handle.
With his height, that's almost like 15 feet coming straight down Jerome's dome.
Big Chud goes in for the cover. Oh, and Jerome staying alive.
I'll say one thing I want to talk about here that we haven't really brought too much attention to. What a titanic main event tonight.
Oh, unbelievable. Coming up next, the unpredictable Zach Westy versus the ever-intimidating Charles.
Brothers in arms.
So much on the line in that match.
And the chemistry between them is undeniable. Both men-ish. Are they men? One of them is. I don't know about the other one. But both of them know each other so well. Helping train each other. All of that's going to be coming to a head. And it's going to decide the main, or one of the main events for the title shots.
It does decide. It decides who's going to be in both men's singles championship matches, and it's going to determine a spot in the Battle Royal as well. Because, as we've said, because of your unfortunate loss earlier, a win tonight from Charles means that Charles would be in the match for the world title. You would be in the match for the United States Championship, and Westy would be in the Battle Royal. However, a win from Westy gives you the world title shot, Westy the U.S. title shot, and Charles would be in the Battle Royal. So much on the line in that match. Big impact there.
I'll say it's not a stretch to say that's one of the most important main events, one of the most important matches we've had in the history of our company.
I don't disagree with you. And I gotta say, I'm, you know, as unbiased as I'll be, and I'll call that match in a very unbiased way. You know, part of me is rooting for Westy because I'm envisioning a world in which the main event of our pay-per-view, ooh, that big axe kick, sorry, side kick, the main event of our pay-per-view being myself versus you, the greatest tag team of all time, facing off for the World Heavyweight Championship.
The greatest tag team facing off for the most prestigious belt in the world.
Ooh, the camel clutch locked in deep. Chud, let's go. And Chud, big elbow to the spine. That might be it. No, Jerome, staying alive. Staying alive.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh,
I said, but you gotta wonder, look at
the devil inside.
Dude, what does Jerome even have left? He's been almost lifeless.
And now again, Big Chud will look for the no! Jerome slides out of the camel clutch. Jerome, what's he got in store for him next? Takes him to the corner. A kick from Chud. Drags him to the rope. Back elbow. The clean sweep.
Is this gonna be it? Is Jerome gonna defy the odds?
No, Chud kicks out, but what a kick from Jerome.
I say the ball's in Jerome's court now. He has to keep moving. He has to stay on him. Fortunate whiff there. Now Big Chud raining shots. Looks like Big Chud's bleeding through the face paint.
I did notice that as well. Looks like somewhere along his forehead or the side of his face. Now just raining some punches right to the face. And a huge elbow across the mouth.
Almost that height, like diving off the Empire State Building, driving that elbow.
A huge boot. Jerome appears to be bleeding now, if I'm not mistaken.
But that blood almost serving to fire him up. Jerome going up top.
Big elbow catches him as he's climbing to his feet. And that's it. Jerome has won, and with that, we know half the field for our battle. Well, sorry, we don't because of the main event, but we know for sure that Jerome and Big Chud will not partake in that battle royal representing Angelo.
As Jerome said, if I can't compete, neither can you. Congratulations, Jerome. An unfortunate loss for Big Chud.
Your main event this evening is an A-block match scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring first, from Tombstone, weighing 265 pounds, Charles. Alright, Tay, it is time.
Indeed, I am ready to see this.
One of the biggest matches in our company's history. So much determined from just this match. 3 people whose pay-per-view path is decided by this one-on-one match. Charles, Westy, and yourself. The road will become clear when this match ends.
I want to say Westy should have it, but especially after facing Charles last week. I mean, Charles feels like a different beast. No? Feels like he's going from a place of more intensity, more cruelty, more ruthlessness. So, I don't know. I don't know if Westy has what it takes to take him down.
Especially Westy, coming off of a loss last week to Angelo.
Looking at it, Seth, I mean, if you win, he could very well be your opponent.
And his opponent from Cedar Rapids, Iowa, weighing 260 pounds, the unpredictable Zach Westy. There he comes, Westy. No matter the pressure, no matter what's at stake, always uber confident and always putting on a show for our fans.
I'll say the way of the world is on him right now. His future to be deciding this match, and it doesn't look like there's a care in the world. That is the mark of a champion right there.
And that is Zach Westy.
So can he do what I couldn't and put down Charles? Or will he find himself in the Battle Royal? That gorgeous flip. Beautiful every time I see it. Think he'll teach me how to use it?
No.
That's fair. I wouldn't teach me either.
Westy looks fired up and ready.
The battle of old war brothers.
And just right out the gate, a big strike, collar and elbow tie up. Westy into a side headlock, taking complete control. Just wrenching on it. And just throwing Charles and a drop kick. Westy looks ready. The mission is clear. Westy looking for a submission early. A Boston Crab cinched in. But Charles had powerful legs.
And now Charles looking to punish Westy almost for his arrogance. Raining down shots. Oh God, the goggles going right into his eyes.
Big knee. Oh, and we've seen this from Charles, this devastating forearm to the back of the neck.
Oh, see, that'll take the fight right out of you.
And now just choking Westy.
Honestly, I know these two have a history, but you could tell me that these guys absolutely hated each other, and I would believe you.
They might. Westy has openly said that Charles is not the same person since coming here. Same being.
I feel like being is generous too. Like, I don't really know. Maybe if he loses, we could find out what he is.
Maybe. Remember that time he came out butt naked and bald?
Yeah. That was the most terrifying thing I've ever seen. I'm going to be honest with you. I was ready to cancel the show.
This time, Charles showing some power. Picks him up. Alabama slam in the corner. Westy wisely rolling out.
The buckle shook.
Westy fighting back, hyping himself up, almost challenging Charles.
Charles couldn't quite get him to the corner.
Westy, Irish whip, ducks under, leapfrog.
Hops over.
Went for a big back elbow, but Charles able to catch it. Now Charles back in control.
Oh.
Westy out before the count of 1. Charles deadlift from the ground, powerbomb. Now stomping the ankle.
Westy is not a small man. Just watching Charles manhandle him there.
And then flying through the air. I've never seen a rabbit fly like that. Not since I hit that one with my car, but.
Didn't he come back to find you after that?
Yeah. Fisherman Buster.
Oh. Westy taking all of it rough.
And Westy right back to his feet and immediately high impact offense. That is what we have learned to expect from Westy, firing up. Westy has decided it is time to crucify.
But is that it?
Hooks the leg.
Enough?
Charles out at 2. But you know the confidence in a match Westy gets after crucify.
He's got to be careful. He can't let that get to his head. I mean, we saw what happened with Sanmartino.
The crowd chants him, "We're not worthy" at that point. They're right, they're not. Backdrop suplex on that apron.
Well, we are, because we're the greatest tag team on the man.
Of course. And we're just kidding, of course. We love our fans. Ooh, what a boot from Charles.
Look like Westy was winding up, but immediately shut down.
The code red. Westy out at 2. But Westy is in trouble. But a possum, I think Charles might have been going for that sleeper maybe. That's usually what follows up the code red, but Westy a possum kick and now just assaulting Charles.
Oh, but Charles answering the possum of his own.
Westy in trouble. Charles locks in the sleeper.
Westy dead center of the ring. Westy has nowhere to go.
Charles lets him out. It's kind of what we talked about with Chud. Like, a lot of the times people are just deciding to let go of the submission.
Like, a lot of them they don't want to win with technical skill. They want to win with brute force, almost like
and they're goddamn fools.
Right? I mean, that very well could have been the match. He could have had Westy out cold, but he let go.
Westy going out of the ring, trying to catch his breath for a second. Coming back in. Counter from Charles. Vicious kick combination. Misses the knee. Westy, the crucifix Rana.
Out of nowhere.
Wait a minute. Westy now to the middle rope. Unexpected big splash. Tay. No one survives when Westy decides to crucify. And a huge throwing crucifixion.
Is that going to be it? Does Westy have it there?
Hooks the leg. Charles somehow alive again.
Honestly, no one survives until today.
Well, Jonesy did that one time and then took the U.S. title, but we don't talk about that out of respect for our friends.
Yeah, well, Westy kind of wanted to lose there too. I feel like
you're right. I mean, and from that he went on to win the world championship, so I don't blame him. Charles,
I think he lost it.
Top, yeah.
Charles has beaten the crucifix, then the more brutal crucifix, and the crucifix Rana.
Wait a minute, Charles again! Another sleeper! Westy is
Westy
in
worn
trouble.
down. Is Charles going to hold it?
He let him out again. And now here comes Westy. No, never mind. Westy holding his neck like, you know he's in trouble. Charles, all he would have to do is keep another code red, though.
It makes you wonder, though, if he knows that maybe Westy is injured and he could have the win. He just doesn't want it that easy. He wants to make Westy submit to his power, not to just a clever grab.
I think he was about to go for that sleeper again, but Westy able to roll out of the way before he could grab him. Now Charles just raining down strikes relentlessly. And now we saw this earlier in the match, slamming his head into the mat.
Westy, after clutching his neck earlier.
Westy fighting back. Westy needs to make his last stand right now.
I'll say Charles has it, but Westy's unpredictable.
Impressive throw from Charles. Charles heading to the middle rope. Elbow does connect a little bit. Middle rope again. Calls Westy to his feet. Wants that axe handle. Westy catches him. A backbreaker. Goes for the cover. Is that going to be it? No. I wasn't expecting it to be, but Westy was almost beside himself.
I'll say, but that was smart, though. That completely shifts the momentum.
Wait a minute. Crucifix Rana again.
Is that it?
Westy showing off the power. Oh my God! Crucify!
That's Westy emptying his entire arsenal onto Charles. Because Charles would stand it.
That is it. Westy victorious. A shot guaranteed at the U.S. title. Tay, a shot guaranteed for you at the World Heavyweight Championship.
I'll say not how I wanted to win that shot, but I'll take it. And I'll make him proud for it. But before I worry about any of that, congratulations, Westy the Animal.
A vicious, vicious demonstration of power. And now we look on to Tuesday, the final night of B Block. Ladies and gentlemen, as always, I'm Winslow, my partner Tay. We will see you on Tuesday. Thank you.
Have a good one.